Welcome back, travelers! We have already talked many times about the rather, in my opinion, controversial Chronicles banner, which, on the one hand, has the dumbest mechanics, but at the same time, at the moment, remains almost the only way for many players to get the desired character who has not been re-injured in banners for a long time, and therefore, many are impatiently awaiting the next Chronicles banner. And in light of recent events, we can assume that the next Chronicles banner, in theory, can most likely be expected very soon, and therefore, sit down comfortably. Now, I will tell you when this banner can theoretically come out, as well as which characters can theoretically get there. So it will be interesting. Buy crystals from lootbar.gg. It's 100% safe and secure top-up platform. It saves up to 25% of the actual in-game price and an extra 10% discount with double the currency for first-time purchase. Buy with UID via link description and pinned comment. But let's start with the fact that I will briefly remind you how this banner works and why I and many others are so skeptical about it. This is a mix of a signature and a regular banner, where the core system was taken from the first and everything else from the second. The rewards in the Chronicles banner are characters associated with one region. With a few exceptions, new characters and Archons do not get there, since during the Chronicles banner, the developers make a separate rerun for them anyway. But the reason why many consider this banner at least unprofitable is hidden precisely in its content, the quality of which varies greatly from region to region. So, for example, if in Inazuma's banner, you can get an event Lego in a 95% case, then, in the conditional Mondstadt banner, the chance of knocking out an event, Lego tends to the usual 50%. Well, and also personally, for me, it is strange that he requires event spins for himself, which you could theoretically put aside for someone else. In my opinion, it would be logical to remove the link to specific spins, so that we ourselves could choose whether to spin it for event or standard spins. That would make sense to save up blue spins. Oh well, we did it as we did. Let's now move on to when and who, in theory, will meet us in the next Chronicles banner. And here, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to look at the pattern of their release and say that the next one will obviously be the SUMERU CHRONICLES banner, in which we will meet all the characters of this region, such as Sino, Al-Haytham, Nilu, Tignari, Dehe, and the Wanderer. And here, as I said earlier, the content, in my opinion, is very unprofitable because we can get half of these characters simply by losing 50 by 50. But on the other hand, if you need, for example, a Wanderer or some other rare character from Sumeru, then this banner will be very useful. So, with those who will be in it, everything is clear. Now let's move on to when it may appear in theory. Previously, players assumed that we could not expect this banner earlier than in version 6.3 banner. But recently, information began to appear in open sources that, in theory, this banner may most likely meet us in the next version. And this assumption is based on the fact that the previous banner of the Chronicles of Inazuma coincided with the rerun of the Archon of this region, Raiden Shogun. And since version 6.0 is highly likely to expect rerun of Nahida, this is where these rumors came from. In my opinion, making it so that Chronicle banners could be predicted by the parade of Archons and, in principle, their release would be a rather logical action on the part of the developers. After all, the game already has a lot of banners, characters, and many other things that often come out according to certain patterns. But for now, on the other hand, the fact that the Chronicle of Inazuma banner came out together with rerun Archon of this region is nothing more than a coincidence. And for now, such a scheme is not a fact that it works. So, that's how things are. Be sure to write in the comments whether you are waiting for the Chronicles banner and what characters you would like to see there. Well, we will hear from you again.